I would like to welcome you all in the lecture series of Python programming. In this session, I am going to discuss what do you mean by shuttle module? What are the various operations you can perform by using shuttle module? So first of all, the shuttle module that will be really helpful for organizing the file. Okay, I mean organizing in the sense structuring. Also, it will perform managing. Okay, it supports for both managing and structuring the files and directory. Both the things it is going to do. Like you are arranging. I mean, you are going to provide the structure, you maintain the proper structure, and you have to manage the particular file, either file or folders. So, what is the meaning of like managing and structuring? Yes, of course, I can go for different type of tasks such as creating, then deleting, moving, then renaming and organizing the file and directory based upon the requirement and like a criteria. So apart from shuttle module, we can use OS module also. Okay, so basically OS and shuttle module that will be really helpful for organizing the file and directory. So that is what exactly I want to give the introduction. So ultimately, someone can say that the shuttle module is mainly used for managing and structuring both files and directory. So now let us move on the in detail about shuttle module. So shuttle module in Python stand for shell utility. Okay. Why? Because it's a part of Python standard library. So the main utility, for example, there are utility company, electricity utility company, electrical utility company, water utility. Why that's the meaning of water utility? And what is the meaning of electrical utility? I mean, supplying, transmission, distribution of electrical power. That's what exactly electrical utility. In the same sense, let us make it what is shell utility. So, shuttle module, it is basically a shell utility. It comprises of so many functions, so many utility functions that will directly perform different operation. In the sense, that will directly communicate with different type of files as well as folder. That is what it is known as shell utility. So I repeat again, it includes so many functions that will communicate with the different type of files and folders. Also, the term shell is used here in the sense, a sense of command line interface to the shell environment. It will perform like a command prompt. Okay, so that is what it is known as shell. Basic level, it will communicate with the basic level. That is what it is known as the shell. Okay, shell utility. Shell and utility. There are two terms. Number one, shell. Why it is called a shell means it will interact with the basic level or outer level. Okay. Utility in the sense it supports so many functions. That is what it is known as utility. I hope you understood what is the meaning of shuttle module. So by the way, as I told you that it's a shell utility. In the sense, we can perform different type of operation by using the shuttle module. I mean, copying the file, copying the directory, moving and renaming, removing the directory, and creating the archives. So these are the various operations which you can perform using the shuttle module. How it is possible? I'll take you how it is possible. First and the foremost, I would like to go for simple operation that is called copying the file. So to copy the file, I would like to use the function called a copy. In the sense, you need to import the module called a shuttle module, then copy function. So first and the foremost, your job is to import the shuttle module. Later, you have to define the source path. Then you need to define the destination path. Then you can apply the comment. In the sense, shuttle.copy. So what you argument you are going to pass? You need to pass the source underscore path, destination underscore path. This argument you are supposed to pass. If you go for this argument, ultimately what is going to happen? The copy the file, the namely file.txt. Okay, file.txt from the source path to the destination path. Okay, the some item will be copying from source path to destination path. That exactly what is happening in the case of the copying the file. So here we use shuttle.copy function. Okay, so here you have to pass the argument. So here if you pass the argument, what is going to happen? Copying the file, namely like a file.txt from the source path to destination path. So the copying operation will be done based on the shuttle module by using shuttle.copy function. Second thing is copying the directory. So as like files, you can perform the same operation for directory also. Directory is nothing but folders. Shuttle.copy.tree operation will be performing. Okay, here the function is different. That is shuttle.copy.tree, copy tree, shuttle.copy tree. Function to copy an entire directory and its content. First of all, you have to import the shuttle module. Later, you have to mention the source directory. So this is the address of the source directory. Either you can pass relative path or absolute path. Next, destination directory you have to mention. Okay, I mentioned source directory as well as destination directory. Then I can apply the function called shuttle.copyTree. Here I have written shuttle.copyTree. Inside the argument, you need to pass source directory, comma, destination directory. Ultimately, what is going to happen? Copy the entire content to the source directory to destination directory. That is what exactly it is going to happen. So I think you understood what is the importance of shuttle.copy tree. So it is a function which is mainly performing for copying the directory, okay, from one directory to another directory. Another operation commonly involved is moving and renaming, moving or renaming. Here, what you are going to do is you are going to use the function called shuttle.move. Okay, it is a function you can make use of for moving or renaming the file. So first of all, you have to import the shuttle module by default. Second one, define the source path and define the destination path. Then you can use the function called shuttle.move. Here you need to mention what exactly you need to do. I mean renaming, or you can go for moving, etc. Here moving will be done from one position to another position. Okay. And also the renaming also will be happening in parallel. So that means a new file is going to be generated so that renaming will be done. So this operation is basically called moving or renaming. That is called a shuttle module. So next, removing the directory. How to remove the directory? Okay, so to remove the directory, I wanted to use the function called shuttle.rmtree. Okay, by using the shuttle.rmtree, the direct removal of the directory is possible. First and the foremost, you have to import the shuttle module by default. Second one, you have to remove the name of the directory which has to be removed. Mention the name of the directory which has to be removed. Later, you need to apply the function shuttle.rmtree. Inside, you need to pass the argument. Same thing you need to pass. As a result, so entire directory will be getting removed. That means permanent deletion operation of directory is taken place. If you go for this, permanently it is going to be deleted. That point you have to remember. I hope it's clear to everyone why removing the directory is required. Sometimes we don't want that particular folder. We are going to delete permanently from our system. So you can use shuttle.rmtree. So creating archives, okay, some trash or some area where we need to keep the files. So that is what it is called archives. To make it, you are going to use shuttle dot make underscore archive, say built-in function, which will be helpful for creating the archive. So the file will be saved in the form of a zip file or tar file, etc., which comprises of directories. Okay. Next, to show the example, let me show you the program snippet. In the exam point of view, you need to note down the program snippet. Import shuttle. Later, you need to mention the name of the like uh, archive file. You have to provide the path for the name of the archive file. And then you need to mention the name of the archive name also. You are supposed to mention archive file and archive name. And next, what you are going to do is you are directly calling the function shuttle.make underscore archive. Then you need to pass the argument. Okay, so the ultimately, if you mention the zip, what will happen? The new archive will be saved in the form of a zip format. Archive is going to be created in the form of a zip format. Instead, if you mention tar, then it is going to save in the form of tar format. That you please remember. Depends on the requirement, you can make it. Okay, so as you want to have different format, you have a 100% privilege to change it. So I think you understood how to create the archives. So in this session, I have clearly discussed about what is the meaning of shuttle module. So first of all, I discussed it is mainly used for managing and structuring. So in the sense, creating, deleting, moving, renaming, and organizing files and directories possible by using the shuttle module. Even I have shown some kind of program snippet for the better understanding. If you have any queries, feel free to contact me through mail. I'm going to reply. I wish you all the very best for your exam point of view and the placement point of view. Happy learning. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.